Hello, everybody. Hello. I know it's been so long. Ah, I'm so freaking sorry. It's been so freaking long. Holy crap. I know. Here's the thing. A lot of shit happened. But that's okay. I'm not going to be full too much detail. Hello. It's been so freaking long, I know. And I did not quit yet. It's just so much stuff has been happening. So we're just going to catch up a few things, a few details. And I'm not going to be... Anyone watch this Twist anime? I certainly did. And that anime was pretty much peak. So, we're just going to sit and I'm going to draw. It's been, I've been doing a lot of drawings. You can see some in the background. My goal is to get rid of this... Since I cannot get rid of this freaking border. This freaking... like, Dora shit. If I can't get rid of it, and I certainly am not going to paint over it, I was like, you know what? I can just draw Pokemon. Surely to God, it is much. Surely is. The Pokemon is much better than that Dora. This Pokemon is for everybody. I just had this plan. Don't ask me why I didn't do it before. But every day, what I do, like every day I would draw like Pokemon like of all three of the evolutions, so that will be very interesting. My goal is to do it around the room. That's going to be like a nice challenge. I mean, I certainly, it's going to be maybe Gen 1. Do I need a mod? Not necessarily. Not many people are that bad. I mean, I did take a break. I feel like I took a 3-month break from streaming. It was just like too much drama. And not only that, I had a lot of drama in my life. Some personal shit happened that I don't think I should explain about this. Actually, I could. Because the reason why I didn't explain it, an incident recently was too recent. So I was like, you know what, let me wait it out till things calm down a bit. But I'm not going to be too much details, but I certainly am single. So, back to being single. I'm not going to explain the whole situation, but all I can say is certain someone and I are not meant to be together. So we're like, let's just do our own thing, break up and move on. Because we definitely weren't the one. And not only that, I am not into dating anymore. I'm done with dating. I think I said that like 7 years ago, and I was like, yeah, I'll try this again. Well, I waited 7 years ago, and I was like, I'm not gonna date anyone, I'm not gonna date anyone, I'm not gonna date anyone. And then I'm like, you know what, we'll try again. And then, never gonna do that again. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm not gonna explain the whole issue. Because that's our privacy. And yes, I know Hazbin Hotel I'm not really a fan of. Hazbin Hotel. I'm not really a fan of any of these pop stuff. So, yes. stuff happen. On the bright side, I got a new cat. We've been having like very. Oh, thank you. It's definitely Heaven's official's blessing. I got it from Hot Topic from a sale. Like it was only like $12, and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna snatch it. I got a new cat, and you know, like where I was, we had like this extreme, like below zero and negative, negative, like negative weather. Very like deep freeze. What is your favorite movie? I just recently watched Ponyo, and also Paprika. And Paprika, man, God, oh my God, that movie is so fucking weird. Paprika? Yeah, that's what it is, Paprika. That movie was a fucking fever dream. Like, literally, it is about, like, dreams. I was like, holy God. I was like, I need to know what this movie is about. And I was confused at first. And I was like, okay, this freaking movie is something I should watch while freaking high. Or drunk. Because it was literally a fever dream. But I did watch Ponyo. I don't think I've watched Ponyo, like, not even one. I heard about it, and I haven't watched Ponyo. And I was like, you know what? Definitely gonna. It's a really good freaking movie. It's so cute, but I freaking cried. I should definitely watch Howl's Moving Castle and maybe like My Neighbor Totoro. But yeah, I was like in a like very much in a movie mood. Oh, what was his name? What's the Pokemon name? Kakuna? Kakuna. That's the second evolution of Weedle. And I do pixel art. I haven't done it in a while, and I was like, alright. I did do some perler art. Like, I made a keychain that's on sale. And it's the... I forgot what it is. I think it's Shadow Milk from Cookie Run Kingdom. I haven't played the game, but I was like, people love Cookie Run, so I made like this keychain. I actually have it listed, so. I think there's another one. Oh my God, it's buried. There we go. Here's another one. I cannot pronounce this name. What was that one cookie's name? Someone like sent me the template. It was like a request. So this is another keychain. And I have, I think, 2 other pixel. So this one is Nico from Nabaka. And then I made a Forb, which is the Kyuya. It's actually Kyuya in like orb form. The forb. So I've been doing parallel art. Yeah, it's gonna be more awesome if I have these Pokemon in the back. I'm sure it will be much better. And look how small it is. I did went on Amazon and bought more black colored pencils because this thing is. I'm basically using it until it uses its last breath. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But yeah, I got a new cat. Her name is Nico. The reason why I named it Nico is from Nabaka, because I got back into the Nabaka fandom. Let me tell you that I was like so far into the fandom, it is a shit show. I'm like, for being a small fandom, there's a whole lot of drama. It's like the Twist fandom. I was like, Nabaka is a very small fandom. Because I used to post a lot of Nabaka cosplays on TikTok, which I took a little break from cosplaying. And someone's like, hey, I found your V cosplay. I was like, really? And they said, yeah. And I'm like, and they're like, you do realize that fandom is pretty small, so it's easy to find, like, Nabaka cosplayers. Do you snore when you sleep? I don't know. I'm sleeping. I don't know if I snore. I don't think I do. I don't know. I don't know what I do on me. Should I like record myself? Brushing my orange juice and drinking teeth. Oh god, drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth is the fucking worst. That's why I was like, I don't know if I snore if I sleep because I'm sleeping. But yeah, I thought, so it was like below 0, and I've been feeding these stray cats. The first cat I saw was like a big black cat. It looked like a Maine Coon. I don't know. It was like big and black. And I was feeding that one. That wasn't Nico. It was a big black cat. And I was like, alright, I feel bad because it's below 0. And I don't know if it's someone's pet or if they're hungry. I don't know. So I went and fed this cat. Well, it's a little. Well, then, there was another cat. And it was a gray one. And I'm thinking to myself, Britt, if you keep giving these cats cat food, they're not going to leave you alone. And then third was the tortie, which was Nico, because she's a tortie. I was like, so far, I had tabbies, and I've never had a different breed cat. I always had tabbies. And they're like, oh, this is a tortie, and torties are very personable, and, you know, A, B, and C, and they're very vocal. And I was like, yeah, they definitely are. So, I've been feeding those 3 cats. And it was literally morning. Not only I feed the cats I have here, but also, like, so, not only I feed the cats, but obviously, I feed the cats, not only here, but also outside, like, same time. Well, I overslept. And the cats were like, yo, feed us. So I fed, the 3 cats I have. and I went outside to feed the other 3 cats. Well, first of all, this black cat, Nico, this cat was attached to my damn hip. I mean, this cat was rubbing up against me. Thank God I was wearing gloves. Because it was cold as shit outside, and, you know. Actually, yeah, I was wearing gloves. I did wash them. Because I was like, I don't know what the fuck this cat had. And then this time, I didn't have gloves on. And I knew this cat was dirty as shit. I was like, oh my god. But this cat was rubbing up against me. This cat was trying to rub up against my face. And I'm like, no. I don't know what funkity funk. And I made sure that cat wasn't trying to need me. Because I don't know what they have. I don't know if they have kitty AIDS or some other funkity funk that I need a rabies shot. Or make sure they don't bite me. And so I was like, okay, this cat is really attached to me. And I was getting attached to this cat, and I'm like, no, Brit. I was like, no, Brit, don't be stupid. There's no way in hell you're gonna get another cat. I was like, just move on. And then I went to feed. You know, I went outside to feed. And Nico flew into the porch. I mean, not like sprint. I mean, full blown. Flew into the porch. I'm like, I mean, she dead beat into the fucking porch. First of all, I was worried. They're not even my cats, but I was just so fucking worried. Because it is below 0. And they're outside in this fucking snow and awful friggin' weather. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna die in the backyard. I was like, oh my god, they are going to die from hypothermia in that backyard, and I'm gonna be shattered if I come outside and see a dead cat. I was like, oh my god. Well, originally, we were going to... So what was gonna happen is we would trap these 3 cats, and take them to a shelter that's non-kill. So it's like a non-kill, because I have a shelter that's a non-kill shelter. Because I don't want to capture these cats and relocate them for them to get euthanized. I was like, nope. I will feel terrible. So that's what we have, a non-kill shelter. It was the same shelter I got Max. My 14-year-old cat. He's 14 now. I had him when he was 4. So I was freaking worried. I'm like, oh my god, Britt. I'm about ready. I mean, I came inside with tears running down my face because I was like, oh my god. These cats are out there. I don't know if they're strays or they're someone's pet. But Jesus, these people should not be having pets. But yeah, Nico flew into the porch. And this poor girl, I don't know how she's alive. I questioned, I was like, how is this cat alive? She literally had icicles on her whiskers, and her eyes were almost frozen shut. I went inside, and I said to my mother, I said, this cat flew into the porch. And my mom was like, do not bring that cat inside, because we have the other 3. And we don't know how they're going to react, and we don't know what this cat has. We don't know if it has rabies. We don't know jack shit about this cat. All I did, hit a freaking cardboard box, poured litter in it. I was like, you're going to be litter trained. Litter training a cat it was literally easy. Literally, you just pick them up, plop them in a litter box. Plop them in a litter box. If they look like they're about to shit or piss, you just plop them in the litter box and be like, oh, yeah, this is nice. Literally, it was like day 3. And she was already using the litter box. I was like, oh my god, I feel like a mother who's proud that my kid has been potty trained. But she flew into the porch, whiskers with icicles, and literally, her eyes were almost frozen shut. And I said, what the hell do we do? And my mom says, alright, we're gonna take her to the vet, see if she has a chip, and if there's no chip, we're just gonna keep her. Because we're stupid. We stay on stupid. Meanwhile, we have the other 3. And we're always complaining about how much money we spend on these motherfuckers. And we buy another one. Well, we didn't buy one. It would have been more expensive if we bought one, but we got another stray because the other 2 I had were strays. How ironic. I got these 2 from harsh heat, and then I got that one from harsh freaking cold ass weather. Yeah. Got Mama and Lil in a heat wave, and then freaking Nico in the goddamn glaciers. Like, Jesus Christ. Went to the vet. This cat was, let me tell you, this cat is the sweetest freaking thing. This cat is constantly purring. Now, she doesn't like the other 3. She definitely does not like Lilia, which I was shocked. Well, first of all, I thought, I was like, this is going to take some time. This, like, Nico did not like anyone. There wasn't no scrapping or blood or anything. Like, there weren't any cat fights, thank God. We tried to prevent that. It's a Kakuna. I think that's what his name. Yeah, Kakuna from Pokemon. Yeah, Nico does not like Lil at all, and Lil does not like Nico. However, Lil decides to be a stupid ass and start following her, making her pissed off. No. We're like, well, what the hell do we do? So, versus Lil and Max, not Lil and Max, Nico and Max. They tolerate each other. They're not like buddy, like, it's more like if, how can I say this? If Max runs up to Nico, Nico will freak out and start growling. Mama and Nico, I don't know. I was worried about it. To be honest, I was more worried about Mama. Because Mama can be an asshole. Nope, it was the other way around. Mama was minding her damn business. Yo, eat some dinner. But yeah, she's a really good cat. Like, during the whole vet trip, this cat was not fighting. This cat wasn't hissing, biting, scratching. I mean, this cat was the sweetest thing. The vet even says she's an angel. So I thought, you know, and the craziest part was this cat, does not get into shit. Versus Mama and Lil. I know Lil got into a lot of shit when I first got them. I mean, she still gets into shit. But versus Nico, she doesn't get into shit. She doesn't scratch the fur. She actually used the scratching post. I was like, okay. Let me tell you this crazy story. When we first got her, And I didn't know this. But apparently, when your cat's dewormed, so apparently deworming causes a whole load of soft stools. Well, I think it was also a mixture of this, like, the tube of snacks. So, got her home. We noticed that she was acting weird. And we're like, okay, maybe she's just trying to get used to the environment, so let's not pay much attention to that. Because we noticed that she was, like, squinting her eyes, but sometimes it also means your cat is in pain. But we thought, you know, her eyes were, like, slowly closing. I was like, she's probably relieved. I was like, she's probably mentally spent for being out in that cold. I was like, you do realize the cold exhausts them. And she's also a little anemic, so. Because she didn't have enough nutrition. So, got her all checked out, and, they were like, let's do this test and that test, and all this other stuff. I'm like, cool. We got a new cat. Awesome. So, I was like, okay, cool. Got a new cat. Well, I just spit over my paper. That's great. Is that a chocobo? No, this is a Kakuna. I already drew the Weedle. Where the hell is the Weedle? Oh, it's right next to Butterfree. So, yeah, got her all dewormed and all this other stuff. And we noticed that she was not looking too good. Well, she was going into like a corner where it looked like she was ready to take a crap. I mean, soon I may draw Mew. When I draw the legendary. So, I noticed she was ready to take a crap. Or like, oh my gosh, she's not litter trained. She had like freaking diarrhea. I mean, I was like, holy shit, she's about ready to take a shit on the floor. I went to pick her up to take her to the litter box. She literally shit. I mean, this cat literally took a shit. And we like, my mom and I were just standing, and the smell was egregious. This was a smell I would never fucking forget. It smelled like dog vomit. I know what dog vomit smells like. I was like, what the fuck? At first I was like, oh my gosh, she is so sick. We are about to take her to the vet. And they said, oh, we gave her a dewormer, and it's like a laxative. So, I mean, that makes sense. How are you gonna get the worms out? You gotta shit them out. This cat literally, it was, you know what it was like? It was like a baby that just blew up their diaper. The fact I was like, oh shit, and I went to pick her up to put her in a litter box, and it was just like, done. I was like, all right. It was a lot of shit. I was like, what? It was to the point where you're just like, where do you start? I was like, you know what, Britt? You signed up for this. Made your bed. You want to sleep on it. You signed up to take this cat home. I mean, it was a mess. And then I still picked her up and put her in a litter box, and she's like took a massive shit in the litter box. I was like, oh, Jesus. Hold on. This is like, I have a... Wait, which color pencil did I use? Did I use that one? Yeah, I did. Sorry, I have like this. Hello. I also have like a paper so I could test the colors. Yeah, that cat was something. And I was like, you know what, Britt? Like I said, major bed, you're gonna sleep on it. I was like, what the hell did I sign myself into? Oh, right. I'm sorry. It's like, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that cat didn't die in the backyard. The things I do for love. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, it was like a baby that blew up their diaper. That's what it was like. I think the funniest part was we just stood there looking at each other like, you know how you have this big massive fucking mess, and it's like, where do you start? I was like, oh my god. How am I tired? Oh, I was mentally exhausted. Let me make this little rant. And I don't usually rant. I know people could be like, oh my god, Britt, you just got back. You're already complaining. Yeah, I am gonna complain. I will say this. Freaking... And it's not because I just realized that. Your bread is deosomnia coated. Makes sense. If that makes sense. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. It's definitely deosomnia coated, but it's also like Nanbaka Building 6 coated. Because Building 6 in the manga, it's the building of fear. It's also a Halloween building, so I made that thing. I have a little V shrine. Has like, I also, someone have made these like drawing, like stickers of V drawings. But yeah, that was really fun. Get another cat, she says. It'll be fun, she says. Even my friend was like, Britt, are you on crack? And I was like, last time I checked, I don't think so. And they said, well, why did you get another cat? And I said, look, I stay on fucking stupid, bitch. I didn't say that, but I was like, yo. I was like, listen, I stay on stupid. They said, yeah, I see that. Look, it's better than the cold weather. That's all that matters. But, yeah, I will say the internet and social media is really not as fun as it used to be. You know, it's not, and I know I'm not slow about it. I'm not like, oh, Britt, you just realized that. Oh, I knew that from the beginning. Especially Discord. Discord is not as fun as it used to be. I mean, yeah, I have a lot of friends on there, but holy shit, Discord is so fucking toxic. Like, every server I go to is so fucking toxic. It's not even funny. Like, it was just constant drama, and I remember I would moderate a server that I just could not do. Because it was just too much stress, and I was like, why am I babysitting these motherfuckers? Like, literally this morning, someone was, like, spreading fucking rumors on my friend over a ship. Because they're a Yumi shipper, and I was like, they're one of those. Because there's some different versions of Yumi shipping. There's some that will literally... There's some that will literally have your throat if you share. And then I'm gonna hang this Kakuna. So, hey guys, you're gonna watch me climb up, and hopefully I don't hurt myself. I think I am gonna take a little, like, stretch. What am I drawing next? Beedrill. But yeah, Discord is not as fun as it used to be. I mean, wow. So here's the Kakuna, and it's gonna be hung up on this wall over here. So, yo, you're gonna watch me eat shit. Watch me eat shit, guys. I'm kidding. I have this wall tape. This tape is little specifically for the wall. So. I'm careful. Snap, crackle, pop. There goes my bones. Don't worry. No, like I'm gonna be 26. And here you have a Kakuna. You can see a little bit of it, but it's gonna look. So, so this is what's gonna happen. Yeah, I literally got this like Scotch tape. It is like a wall safe, so if I take it off, it won't rip the paint off. But this is what I'm trying to do, and I'm gonna do the entire room. Well, now you can see a lot of this stuff that y'all did not see. You guys saw the Vil Shrine. Also, I definitely want to show this. Look at these beautiful drawings. This was like custom made by this one doll maker on TikTok. And my friend messaged me and asked me if I want to buy it. Same thing with this orb. So, yes, I have little boo-boos. Don't judge. I also have these, I think they're called Kimons. And I really love this pink one, especially this Karomi. It's so cute. And then, and there's a cat sleeping. Yeah, there's the, I bought this in, I think it's a TikTok shop. I think it's all called Antus. And you can literally move their eyes. Kind of like the eyes, like either. So you can literally move their eyes. And then there's the Skull Lily Shrine. And then there's more Skull Lily, and then this little guy. Ooh. I also got this from TikTok shop. Bald! Bald! Actually, like, little magnet. It's just so cute. I really love these things. They're so cute. Yeah, you guys have not seen half the stuff I have in my room. Oh, I think you guys seen the the friggin' Stitch collection. There's the little boo backpack right there. It looks like a freaking nightmare. I mean, my room looks like a freaking nightmare. But hey. Oh, sorry, kitty. There you go. Kitty cat was laying on it. I think I'm gonna stop drawing for. I think this thing is gonna have to be retired because I did went to Amazon and I bought. I think it was like a pack of 12 of black, like specifically black color pencils, because it's this thing is jamming into my hand. I think this thing is ready to be retired because it's like a freaking crayon. And I want to draw this bee drill. So I have to get all the colors taken care of. Trying to see what color would be perfect for the bee drill. Yeah, we're gonna do that color, and then we have the red. And there's like specific blues. Oh my god. I think this is. That's purple. Right, don't know your colors. That is purple. Yeah. I used to have blue. What the hell? Do I not have blue? There's a whole lot more purple than there is blue. What if I, like, stupidly... I wonder if I, like, stupidly threw it away. Yeah, we'll do that one for the bee drill. Oh. And I think there's a gray. But yeah. Yeah, we'll do that one. Yeah, there's no way I could continue this. But I might wait till my black color pencils arrive. It arrived tomorrow. It literally said free shipping coming tomorrow. I was like, good. And the snow is like melting. I remember I could not get my freaking nail because of the freaking snow. Not only that, I'm freezing my butt off. I just wanted to stream just so I could play catch up with you all. Oh my god, it is so freaking cold. I just want spring to come already. We're only in February. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there in spring. Oh, bro. I said this specifically, and I said, oh, I said, oh, it's okay. When it's too hot, I wish for coldness. But then when it gets too cold, I wish for warmth. Does that make sense? Yeah, but back what I was saying, Discord is not fun. It used to be. Don't ask me why I still use it. It's a good question. I don't know either. Do you know? Hi. Well, hello. That's not Nico. I have to keep Nico. She has a specific room. Thank God there's a... Hey! Hi! You are getting fat. Yeah, you're getting fat. You're fat, honey. Holy crap. Ooh. I am trying to upload stuff. I really am. Like, it's very hard. Especially we have like constant drama. It's like, oh god. You know? But I'm not ignoring you guys. I still have to deal with other requests and commissions and oh my god, it was just like constant drama. That it's so hard. And you know, the constant drama means it's really hard to have motivation with your works. Because all you can just think about is like drama after drama, so it's like really hard to focus. I mean, yeah, people are like, oh, I just do it, you know, it would help me. To me, I'm just like, it would just make me like anxious. All I can say is be careful who you talk to on the internet. Because you never know what kind of whack jobs you don't know what kind of whack jobs you're hanging out with. Okay, I'm just saying, like, you should be very careful. I mean, I can't say shit. I'm literally on the internet on live stream with 12 people watching me that I don't know from Adam. But especially like on Discord. And ever since Amino shit itself, you literally got these Amino people migrating. Oh god, y'all remember Amino? I wasn't an amino victim. I used to have an account, but I just don't use it. Why did I make an amino account? I think I made an amino account as like, I don't know, I think I was doing like a alternative. I think I was. I don't know what it was, but I think I made an amino account. I didn't post anything. But I made it for something, I think, to follow somebody. And I just completely forgot about this account. Like, I think I was cleaning out my phone and I was getting rid of apps I don't fucking use. But I think people from Amino is migrating to different platforms like Discord and YouTube and Instagram, Twitter. Oh my god, and let me tell you, apparently these people from Amino are a different breed. I heard horror stories about Amino. I never had it. I've never had that experience because I was bored of Amino. But there was like people say, oh, there was horror stories of what happened in Amino. But yeah. I think I'm gonna like wrap it up. I just want to play catch up and I'm trying to do it when I'm wide awake. Because it is like 8:24 p.m. So I will see when I will upload. I'm trying. It's just merely possible. I want to do some other non-baka. I hope you guys enjoy that 1V audio where it was like an autism comfort. And then that one ASMR with the scalp scratcher. I could try to work more of like point of view. I just want to try something different, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I had a second account called Brit Point of View ASMR, but I was like, you know what, this channel's already monetized, so why am I gonna, like, maybe I'm just being lazy. I was like, why am I going to go head over heels to get another account monetized? Just does not make sense whatsoever. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. So I hope you guys have a very good night and make sure you be safe and stay warm. So I will see you guys later. Bye bye.